Good morning. Here we are given this problem. We have this ellipse 16x squared plus 9y squared is equal to 144. And we are asked to find its center, the coordinates of its center, the vertices, the foci, the extremities of the minor axis, the eccentricity, the equations of its directrices, and the sketch of the graph. So, well, this is a simple equation, but let's just try to recall the important equations that we know for ellipse. Okay, we have this x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1. This is an ellipse which has a major axis on the x-axis, meaning because sa ellipse kasi dapat yung A mas malaki talaga kasi sa B. Yun. Yung A, yun yung distance from the center to the end to the vertex or the half of the length of the major axis. Anyway, this could be interchanged. The A and the B could be interchanged. So we could also have x minus h squared over b squared plus y minus k squared over a squared is equal to 1. This is now major axis is on the y, meaning yung ellipse mo dito, more or less, it looks like this. Okay? Yung ellipse mo dito, more or less, looks like this one. Okay? Meaning, major axis is on the x-axis here. Yung mas mahaba na length is on the y-axis. Okay? Like this is a horizontal ellipse, a vertical ellipse. Okay? And special case, when A becomes is equal to B, you no longer have an ellipse, but you have, yeah, you still have an ellipse, but a special case, a circle. Okay, now, meaning hindi na siya pa oblong. Okay, now, so now I think we're interested to convert this equation into this form. Okay, so more or less we're near there because they don't have any term that contains y and x. We have x squared and y squared together. Okay, so meaning mas simple lang version na to. So meaning, ating makikita natin dito na halata na yung x squared, yung h is 0 kasi nga walang kasama yung x sa square, okay? So meaning h is 0 and k is also 0. Okay? But let me continue to make this into standard form, dapat lang na yung right hand side mo is 1. Okay? Make this 1. So how do we do that? We divide everything by 144. Okay? So let's do that. Divide everything by 144. So what will happen? Yung 144 divided by 1 magiging 144 will become 1. We'll have here 9 over 144. And what is that? Okay, so I do it 9 divided 144. I got actually 1 over 16. So all I have here y squared over 16. And I have 16 divided by 144. I'm getting 1 over 9. So I have here x squared over 9. Okay? So I think we're going there. From here, one can really see that we have this form. If we really would like, so asan yung mas malaki? Well, I think makikita natin na, well, mas malaki yung coefficient, yung denominator ng y. I think we're going into this, okay? We're going into this form. Okay, so, kasi nga, yung y, mas ano. So, but, anyway, if we would likely to express this into this form, we could rewrite this as, yung x squared, we could write it as x minus 0. Para makita natin na yung h, 0 yung h. Yung y squared naman, we could write that as y minus 0. Yung k 0. Okay, yung 9, you could write that as 3 squared, right? So, yung b is 3. Tsaka yung 16, you can write that as 4 squared. So, we can see, yung a is 4, and then we'll have here equal to 1. Okay? So, from here now, one can now answer that, the center is really, this is hk, and this will be, the answer of course here will be the coordinate, h is 0, y is 0. Okay? About the vertices, the foci, the extremities of the minor axis. Okay, before we could draw that clearly, let me draw that first. Let me sketch the graph of this first so that mas madali natin ma-remember kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng mga vertex, ng foci. Kasi pag memorize mo lang yung mga formula nito, normally you'll forget that after some time. Okay, let me draw the sketch of this graph. Okay, so here I have now the XY coordinate plane and already labeled. So yung center natin nasa 0, 0. Okay, yun. Yung A na yan, in this case A is 4. Okay, so alam na natin dito, ano? We'll have here, I'll just put numbers here. I'll write it here. A is already known to be 4. B is known to be, yung A mas malaki kaysa sa B, yun talaga yan. B is 3. Okay? So, yung A, yun yung half distance from the center to the end of the major axis. Ito kasi, yung major axis nasa Y. Kasi nga, nasa Y siya. So, ito yung 4. Okay? Ibig sabihin nun, yung ellipse mo, oblong siya, distance from the major axis. So, center to there, and also to the bottom. Okay nga, kasi nga, symmetric naman yan. So, from here to here, yun yung A. So, ito rin yung tinatawag nating vertex. Okay? Yung major axis, yun yung end nun, yun yung vertex. So, ang vertex pala natin will be, you move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 yun. So, we'll have 0 yung X, yung Y is positive 4. Yung isa pa, dalawa kasi yan, di ba? Yung end nung major axis mo. So, yun yung isa is 0. You count 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's negative 4. Okay, pababa. Yun yung major axis. Kasi nga oblong to eh. So, ang minor axis naman, yun yung B. So, dito papuntang right tsaka left, B yung distance nun. So, 1, 2, 3. 3 yung distance. So, ito isa yun sa mga endpoint. Ito yung extremities of the minor axis. Ano ba yung endpoint ng minor axis mo? So, itong dalawang ito. So, yung isa is negative 3, 0, at saka yung isa is positive 3, 0. Yun yung coordinates ng mga extremities nito. Okay, draw ko nga na lang, padiretso. Okay, let me draw it with an ellipse. Okay, so ito na yung ellipse na ginawa ko. So, halata na yung ellipse mo is parang oblong siya along the mas mahaba yung nasa y-axis kasi ito yung major axis. Ito yung length. Ito yung major axis mo. Diyan papunta dito, okay? Ito yung major axis. Ito yung minor axis, okay? So, yung major axis, yung distance nun from the center papuntang isang end, A yun. Yun yung A. From the center to the other end, yun yung sa minor axis, yun yung B. So, yung extremities ng minor axis, ito yun. Ito yung 3, ito yung 3, 0, ito yung negative 3, 0. Tawag doon extremities. Yung extremities naman ng major axis, vertex ang tawag doon, or vertices, plural. So, ito yung 0, 4, ito yung 0, negative 4. Okay? Now, sana yung focus. Well, yung focus, makikita yan, C yung distance nun from the center. And we have this formula, okay? Pinakamahaba yung A, ito yung ginagamit na formula niyan. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared. Okay? Ito yung ginagamit. So, from there, one can note, kung i-calculate mo yung C, it will be A squared minus B squared. Right? So, A squared. What is A squared? So, makikita natin dito na, C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. And that's equivalent to, in this case, A squared is 4 squared minus 3 squared. That's actually 7. Okay? That's 7, and we'll have square root of C will then be equal to square root of 7. Okay? Okay, in decimal, ano ba yung square root of 7 na yan? So, let me just check that in the calculator for the decimal. It's equivalent to roughly 2.6. Approximately 2.6. Okay, so kung 2.6, so yung focus mo, ang focus nasa major axis. So, 2.6 yung distance from the center. So, 1, 2, so roughly nandito yung focus. Okay? Yung isang focus naman, baba ka lang. Ito, sa kabila, ito, 2.6 din. 1, 2, so nandito yung focus. Isang focus. Okay? So, bale, ano ba yung coordinates nito? Yung isang focus, yung coordinate yan, yung x-axis 0, yung y-axis mo is square root of 7. Hindi na 2.6, no? We'll use the accurate. Gamit lang natin tong 2.6 para mas-catch natin, no? Hindi natin kasi alam kung saan yung square root of 7 na yan. So, 0 square root of 7. Okay? Yung isa pang focus, sa baba, ito yung ano, yung x0, yung y. Ano ba yung y? Well, yung y mo is negative 2 square root of 7, right? Kasi nasa baba siya. Negative square root of 7. Okay? So, yun na yun. Alam na natin yung focus, yung extremities, yung eccentricity, ito yung ano, simply E is equal to C over A. Yun lang yun. C over A lang yung formula niyan. So, bali, kasi alam na natin yung C, that's square root of 7. Alam na natin yung A na 4, so we'll have that square root of 7 over 4. Okay? So, that's our eccentricity. Now, equations of the directrices. So, ano ba yung, saan makita ito yung directrix? So, parang dito yung directrix eh. Parang parabola na yun. Okay, ito yung focus, ito yung directrix. Okay. Okay, let's have that. Okay, pag directrix naman, ang distance niya from the center is simply a squared over c. Yun lang yun. Yung distance niya from the center is a squared over c. So, from the center, count ka up ng a squared over c at saka bababa ka rin ng a squared over c. So, ano ba yung a squared over c na yan? So, yung a squared, tignan nga lang natin, no? Yung a squared is 16. Yung c natin is square root of 7. So, I think pwede na rin to. Okay? Hindi nga lang, okay, sulat na lang natin into ano. Kasi ayaw natin ng may square root of 7 sa baba. We'll have this as, di naman kasi maganda tingnan na may square root sa baba ng 7. Pero I think pwede na rin yung ganyan na lang. 16 over square root of 7. So, bale, galing dito, so ano ba yan sa decimal? Approximately 16 divided by square root of 7. That's approximately 6.04. Okay? Approximately 6.04. Approximate lang. So, yun yung distance ng directrix mo from the center. Yun, pataas. Ito, 4 to, di ba? Ito, 6.04 na yung distance. So, ano yung equation ng line nito? Yung line nito will be y is equal to 16 over square root of 7. Yun yun. Sa baba naman, from here, baba ka ng 16 square root of 7. So, yung equation ng line na to would be y is equal to negative 16 over square root of 7. Kasi yung vertex, ay yung center natin nasa 0, 0. Yun yung ibig sabihin nun. Okay? From the center, count ka up ng 16 over square root of 7. Baba ka rin ng ano. Kasi yung major axis natin nasa y-axis. Okay? Doon located lahat ng focus, ng vertex, ng center, at saka ng iba pa. Okay, so that's it. So, equation ng directrix will have y is equal to 16 over square root of 7, and the other one, y is equal to negative 16 square root of 7. And that's it. We have now drawn the graph. We have solved for everything, and it's not that difficult really if you know what do we mean by these letters A, the B, the H, and the C. Okay? Thank you.